Memory processing. We'll be taking a look at what's the difference between bottom-up processing and top-down processing, defining both of them, how they work together, and practical ways that therapists can use these methods to help their clients. Bottom-up memory processing starts with sensory details and builds to a complete memory, while top-down processing uses prior knowledge and expectations to interpret sensory information and form memories. Bottom-up processing refers to perception driven by the external stimulus itself, where sensory data is interpreted based on its inherent properties without reliance on pre-existing knowledge or concepts. You're processing details about your current experiences without connecting it to any past experiences or future predictions. For example, when you're putting together a puzzle, bottom-up processing will involve focusing on the details of the pieces, the colors, the shape, and the patterns. You'll then try to find other pieces that it could fit into. A top-down approach would use a picture of what the piece should finally look like, allowing you to narrow down exactly where the piece should go based upon a preconceived idea of the final image. Or another example would be when you're walking into a room while something is cooking and you notice the garlic, the onion, the bell peppers, each ingredient in the pan one at a time. You can smell them. This is bottom-up processing. You're not making an instant connection to a dish with those ingredients that you've eaten before. You're just noticing the different specific details by themselves. That's top-down processing. Sensation. Input of sensory information from our external environment that is received by our sensory receptors. Top-down processing refers to perceiving the world around us by drawing from what we already know to interpret new information. Throughout our lives, we construct schemas, which consist of past experiences, prior knowledge, emotions, and expectations, and then use those schemas to form a hypothesis with the arrival of new information. Pain's a great example. If you put your hand on a burner and it burns your palm, that experience gets stored in your long-term memory. You'll know the next time you see a hot burner that it's dangerous and you shouldn't touch it. Perception. Perception is how our brains choose, organize, and interpret these sensations, specific to each person as we interpret these sensations based on our individual schemas. Both memory processes work together and are needed for perception. Top-down provides context and bottom-up provides details. Together, our brains create a coherent and meaningful experience and helps us experience the world intuitively. To take this information and apply it to a real-world context, we can take a look at how therapists can use bottom-up and top-down processing to help their clients. They may use cognitive behavior therapy, acceptance and commitment therapy, or dialectical behavior therapy to help clients reframe their thoughts, beliefs, or attitudes. This can help change perceptions of experiences affecting the choices and behaviors they make. These are top-down strategies. Increasing bottom-up resources with interventions like eye movement, desensitization, and reprocessing, accelerated resolution therapy, or somatic experiencing therapy. These techniques can help increase awareness and observation of oneself to notice changes to the body during challenges. These can help add tools for self-regulation. Our incredible brains use both forms of memory processing to make our world make sense in a seamless and efficient manner. Thanks, everybody.